How to attend Circle 10 summer camp as an adult in 2015. I, along with my scout troop and a lot of other scout troops, are attending Camp Constantin in North Texas in the summer of 2015. This video checklist is particular to Circle 10 operated camps, including Camp Constantin and Camp Trevor Reese Jones. My main resource for this presentation is the 2015 Circle 10 Council Summer Camp Leader Guidebook, whose table of contents is pictured here. Specifically, we'll be looking at page 15, which includes the list of details about specific paperwork and checks needed to be completed by every adult attending summer camp this year. And here is page 15 from the Camp Leader's Guide. A link to the Camp Leader's Guide is given in the description below this video. And more specifically, we'll zoom in on the Circle 10 quick tips at the bottom of page 15 and magnified here. We're going to cover these 3 items plus 2 more things. Here's the copy of my Youth Protection Training Certificate. You must bring a copy of this certificate with you to camp. You will not get the copy you submit back. It'll remain as part of the paperwork trail and archives that need to be kept in camp. The expiration of this certificate is September 2015, meaning that I must have another training within the next few months. This is the face-to-face training required by the state of Texas. The next item needed is a copy or print screen of the Texas Sex Offenders Database check. The website to be checked is located at the web address shown here from the Camp Leader's Guidebook. You can copy this link or get to a clickable link from page 15 of the Camp Leader's Guide. Just now clicking the site above, I couldn't go directly there, but try this web address, and this is the site I get here, this web address in blue. Click on registrant name, and here's what we get, a page of caveats. Click on the I have read and agree to the above comments box. This is the form you get. Here's the form filled out with blue rectangles over my last name and my date of birth for a little personal confidentiality. Press the search button. Here are the search results again with my last name and date of birth blanked out. This is the result they are looking for. Your search query returned no results. You'll need to print this page out and submit it as part of your paperwork to camp. This can be done by using the print option from this website, printing the web page through the internet browser you're using, or using a print screen application from your computer, sometimes the F12 key. And from page 36 of the Camp Leader's Guide, this form, the Adult in Camp State Compliance Form, and we're talking about the state of Texas, needs to be filled out for every adult entering camp. Copies of these first 3 documents, which would be 1, Youth Protection Training Card, 2, the Texas Sex Offenders Database check, and 3, the Adult in Camp State Compliance Form. These 3 documents should be submitted in a stack upon entering camp. There are still 2 more things needed for an adult attending summer camp. Each adult must, in addition, submit to an annual criminal background check. The results of this check are not printed out, but are reflected in the Camp Master summer camp roster. This roster is kept by the unit, by the leader of that unit who you are attending camp with. Adults passing this additional check will have a cleared next to their name once the check is complete, like pointed out with these arrows here. What I will do is provide this participant a specific link for each adult so that he may authorize this background check. Here is my link to a background check with the arrow. I plan to email a specific link for each participant to each participant in my unit on my camp roster. When I go to my link, this is what I get. You will have to fill in your driver's license number, then follow the instructions to submit. After submitting, a clear record will be indicated in the Camp Master database a few hours later. Now there's just one more thing, and this is the camp physical. Just as for the Youth Scouters, Boy Scouts of America health forms A, B, and C need to be filled out, and C by the licensed physician or caregiver. This image is the top form of Form A. I plan to include a link to the Boy Scouts of America forms from their website in the description below. To summarize, these 5 things are needed for each adult in camp this summer: the Youth Protection Training Certificate face-to-face, the Texas Sex Offenders Database check with copy printed out, the Adult in Camp State Compliance Form. Those 3 first things will have to be submitted in a stack. And 4th, the Annual Criminal Background Check. And 5th, the Boy Scouts of America Annual Health Forms A, B, and C completed. Copies of these forms are needed for items 1, 2, 3, and 5. The copies of items 1, 2, and 3 are to be assembled in one pile. The completed Boy Scouts of America health forms are assembled in another pile. The items from 1, 2, and 3 are to be kept as records and documentation by the summer camp itself, and you will not get items 1, 2, and 3 back. Look below in the video description for links to the 2015 Camp Leader's Guide and the Boy Scouts of America Health Forms A, B, and C. Now, a question. What happens when you arrive at summer camp and these items aren't completed? Items 1, 2, 3, and even 4 can be done after an adult arrives at camp. The problem with completing these items after arrival at camp is that they all come at a cost of time and inconvenience, both for the adult camper and for the staff at summer camp. Particularly for item 1, the face-to-face youth protection training, you will, if you don't have this completed, get sent to a class in youth protection training on that first day, when you really need to be about making sure the scouts get off to the right start with their classes and registration for these classes, etc. It's best if all this can be done beforehand. This has been How to Attend Circle 10 Summer Camp as an Adult 2015. Thanks for viewing.